And hi once again, everybody. Jim Stevens back with you from Murcia, Spain, as we are now going to open up Friday with some doubles competition here in the finals area. And it's going to be a battle between a team from Luxembourg and a team from Italy. Over there on the right side of the screen, in the forward position, that's the outstanding Italian player, Massimo CARUSO, his partner Gabriele Rossoni. And on the left side, Yannick CORREIA in the forward position, the multi-world champion, and the talented Leo STAMERRA at goal. The Luxembourg team will choose Bonzini as their home table, and we're opening up this best 3 games out of 5 match on the Bonzini. The Italian team will utilize the Roberto Sport as their home table. Even at 1 goal apiece here in this first game. Again, it's best 3 games out of 5. We'll start off on Bonzini, then move over to Roberto Sport, alternate tables, and if we do get to a 5th game, then we alternate basically every 2 balls. We'll talk more about that as we get closer, but by now I know most of you are familiar with this multi-table format that has proven to be so exciting over the years. And down the middle with a nice shot there is STAMERRA. It's 2-1 in favor of the team from Luxembourg. The forward on the right side, Massimo CARUSO, maybe Italy's best player. Already has a gold medal this weekend in rollerball, men's doubles. And if you've ever seen the Italians play rollerball or speedball or il volo or whatever you'd like to call it, they are exceptional at it. And the rules in rollerball here are a little different. You cannot hit 2 consecutive men on any rod before advancing the ball. So if you're going to use more than 1 man, you have to hit a wall in between. In other words, a slingshot is legal, but push kick is not legal in rollerball. And the Italians basically understand all the angles, the banks, and when that ball gets near their rod, they are sending it on goal no matter where it's from. It's really quite something to watch. Here's Yannick CORREIA, and he fires this one home to make it 3-1. I recall the first time I ever was in Italy for the World Championships, the ITSF World Championships. Simultaneous to that, there was a speedball event taking place, and I went over before the event began, and there was rows of tables as usual in a foosball tournament. And then I went back a day or 2 later, and there were tables all over the place, and the frenetic pace of play was really something to see. Really high-speed table soccer at its best. And the Italians are certainly known for that. But right now it's the team from Luxembourg that is in control here on the Bonzini table. And then more and more, and basically because of gentlemen like this, Massimo CARUSO, the Italians have also become quite good at multi-table style, and they're getting better. But there are a lot of players in Italy. Chance here for Yannick CORREIA, who is a 3-time world multi-table champion. Only Frédéric Collignon has more titles. And there is Yannick, who sets it up, strokes it home. It's 1-0. So over to the Roberto Sport table we'll go. And the one thing about Yannick CORREIA, we mentioned he's a 3-time multi-table world champion, once in singles, twice in doubles, is he is good on every table. He is one of these guys, and there are a few of them around the world who are just really good on all 5 tables, including the Roberto Sport. You'll see he's got a good game on this table. But will it be good enough to beat the Italians on their home table? Well, we'll see about that. Again, thank you to the ITSF, those of you watching the ceremony, and what a great ceremony it was. It's always just so much fun to feel that Olympic feeling with the national anthems and the colors and the pageantry of it as we get the 2nd game underway, almost. But again, thank you to the ITSF Awards Commission, and really quite an honor to be inducted into the International Hall of Fame, and greatly appreciated. Thank you. All right, here we go. Second game underway, 1-0 lead for CORREIA and STAMERRA, and the steal here by Yannick as he sets it up. Tried to take that one out to the far side. Blocked and taken away by ROSSONI. I think you'll still see, even in a traditional style match, you're still going to see a little bit of the roller ball, the speed ball influence on the side of the Italians. CARUSO likes to utilize slingshots and other things, but right now it's CORREIA making the steal. No score here in the second game, 1-0 lead for Yannick CORREIA and Leo STAMERRA. Of course, Luxembourg, a very strong table soccer nation, won the World Cup a few years ago. That one sent towards the goal by ROSSONI. Our first chance this weekend to see this table, the Roberto Sport table, here in the finals area on the TV tables. Here's Leo. CARUSO chips this one up. All right, let's see what Massimo's going to do here. Looks like he wants to tic-tac, and again, you see the speedball influence using this tic-tac series. There's that slingshot. That one went just wide. Rebound comes up the table to CORREIA. Yannick finds the hole. It's 1-0. One-0 lead for Yannick CORREIA and Leonardo STAMERRA. Here's Massimo. Went with a quick one. And STAMERRA, who has very quick hands. Able to make the block here. Now Massimo will set it up in snake shot position. Another chance for the CORREIA. Yannick will re-grip and call timeout. I think the production crew needed a timeout there as well. Yannick CORREIA will put the ball back into play. Still 1-0, make it 2-0. It's been all CORREIA and STAMERRA so far. Here's CARUSO. A beautiful slingshot here. He had it on the near side, then took it out to that far side. He does it so effortlessly. And as we've seen over the last 6-7 years, I guess, the slingshot really has been a very common weapon in the world of table soccer. Many of the players utilize it as part of their regular game and use it very effectively, and it can be tough to stop. CARUSO was able to find that far side of the goal with that last one, and they're on the scoreboard here in this second game. It's now 2-1. ROSSONI takes it away and then moves it around, tried to send it down the middle, and here goes Massimo. And angles that one in. Nicely done. It's 2-2. A lot of fun to watch that style of play, isn't it? Especially when they're as good at it as Massimo CARUSO obviously is. Lost here by CORREIA. Massimo Caruso starting to warm up here. It's now 3-2. CORREIA finds that far side. We're even at 3 here in the second game. 1-0 lead for the Luxembourg team of Yannick CORREIA, Leonardo STAMERRA, and certainly that's a team that could win. That could win this championship. We have seen Yannick CORREIA win the doubles title here at the World Cup on a couple of different occasions with different partners. And he's got a different partner this weekend, but the results so far are similar as he has given his team a 4-3 lead here in this second game on the Italian home table, already leading 1-0. Massimo Caruso will put the ball back into play. It's 4-3 here in this second game. And that one's stolen away by CORREIA. Chance to win game 2 here for Yannick. That shot attempt blocked and taken away by Rossoni. You see here, Rossoni likes to move the ball around and then he'll try to send something down the middle usually. Maybe at an angle off the outside wall here. Picked up, knocked forward by Caruso, then grabbed by CORREIA. Again, the point we made earlier about Yannick CORREIA really being a good player on every table, this is one of the more difficult tables to play on, and CORREIA, as you can see, looks very comfortable, and it's one of the reasons, certainly the primary reason, why Yannick CORREIA is a 3-time multi-table champion, and again, the only man to win 3 multi-table championships besides Frédéric Collignon. For many of these international players who are not American, the most difficult table can be the Tornado. It is quite different, but Yannick also very good on that table. And a chance here for CORREIA to give his team a 2-0 lead. He sets it up, tried to come near side, blocked by Rossoni. Actually, that's Caruso back there defending. Up into the air and off the table. Into the crowd. The search for the ball continues. It's there somewhere in that picture right there. It's somewhere. Perhaps we need tracking devices on the balls. They can do that these days. A lovely Italian woman was able to locate it. Tosses it back to Caruso, who will put it into play at goal. All right, let's see what he has back here. Moves it around. Looking to make it off the outside wall, just wide of the goal. It comes back towards Caruso's goal. Picked up again by Massimo. Remains 4-3 here in the second game in favor of CORREIA, and STAMERRA sends that one up the middle on goal. Rossoni picked it up, tried to pass it along the outside wall. Taken away here by CORREIA. Gotta wonder, Rossoni, perhaps why he didn't grab that and bring Massimo back to forward, but Caruso will defend against CORREIA here. His second chance to put away game number 2. And he finds that hole back down the middle. So Yannick CORREIA, Leonardo STAMERRA steal one on the Italians' home table, and we're going to move back across the arena to the Bonzini table with CORREIA and STAMERRA having an opportunity to win this opening round match. Looking at the bracket, this is a match in the round of 64. But the winner of this one, it looks like very well could be playing Carlos da Silva and Steve Diaz. So it could be an all Luxembourg matchup in the round of 32. We'll see how things go. CARUSO put that one on goal. As we said, Massimo CARUSO, the champion in men's rollerball doubles here this weekend. And Team Italy also in the finals of the team two-leg competition. And for those of you watching who don't know what that is, the tables, the Spanish tables actually, and I had a chance last night after the event was over to go to a sports bar across the street here where they had 4 of them set up, these two-leg tables, as CORREIA opens up the scoring here in the third game. And the men on the rods actually do have 2 legs and a separation between them, as most humans do. And the table slopes down in the middle. It slopes up on each end and down in the middle. So everything wants to roll to the middle of the table. Now the 2 rods in the middle, now you see here, of course, those are 2 5 rods in the middle. On the 2-leg table, it's 2 3 rods. The 5 rods are where the 3 rods are. The 3 rods are where the 5 rods are, if you get it. And there's CARUSO getting his team on the scoreboard. And then the switch. And actually that was Yannick scoring. And CARUSO's going to move back to goal. So this looks like it could be a permanent switch, as ROSSONI is now in the forward position. But the Italians, after losing on their home table, really have a lot of work to get done here. You see ROSSONI trying the slingshot, and he's going to call timeout. Certainly a tough first round matchup for the team from Italy. Here's ROSSONI once again. Gabriele ROSSONI. Tried to come with that short side. You can see there he's still basically playing that Italian style. And the call made here by the referee. Ball is going to be awarded to the 5 of CORREIA, who passes it through, and will set it up. You know, the Roberto Sport table and the Bonzini table, very different. It really continues to amaze me that someone like Yannick CORREIA can play as well as he does on the Roberto Sport and then immediately move over to the Bonzini, which again is so different, and still maintain a very high quality of play. And it's what makes these top multi-table table soccer stars so unique and so successful. And such artists on the table. ROSSONI has it stolen away. Been an outstanding performance here from CORREIA and STAMERRA. And again, this is a team that you have to consider as potential champions. It's another thing that makes this event so interesting is that there are probably 16 teams or even more that maybe have a chance to win. It all comes down to how good you are on your home table, how good your forward is, I guess, multi-table. But it's also how you manage your game, even when you're on the opponent's home table. If you're managing your game well, you've got a chance. CORREIA loses that one back to CARUSO, who has returned to the forward position. Looking to tic-tac. And he'll call timeout. And you kind of sense the frustration a little bit of the Italians, who really have yet to really get going. And when you're talking about someone like Massimo CARUSO, who is such a successful player in his home country, it has to be frustrating. He's used to success. He's used to winning. As he puts them all back into play. And he'll shoot a snake shot. Trying to come near side, wide of the goal. Rebound picked up again by CARUSO. Taken away by STAMERRA. CARUSO tried the slingshot, came back, pinned it, went with a quick one near corner. STAMERRA, they're giving him nothing right now. It comes back to ROSSONI. And up the man after banking it off that outside wall and in. So the Italians are on the scoreboard here in this third game. CORREIA. Taken away by ROSSONI. And up the table and in. Nicely done. Gabriele ROSSONI of Italy has pulled his team within one goal here in the third game. CORREIA can't connect. Again, he kind of comes around the ball and then goes with it quickly. And picked up here by CORREIA. It's match point. Today is doubles day, full day of exciting doubles action from Murcia, Spain, or as they say here locally, Murcia. Beautiful wall pass here by CORREIA, who can close it out as he sets up the snake shot. Going wide. CORREIA will pick it up on the 5. Congratulations once again to the outstanding effort of Mr. Tuan Hermans, who won the men's singles competition last night. What an amazing performance for the young man. We had a chance to interview him after the event last night. And the first thing he says to me, he looks over and he sees me and he says, "Am I dreaming?" He could not believe what had just happened, and that he was ready to be interviewed after winning at the World Championship. And what a nice young man. We've sort of seen him grow up, a former junior champion who now is a men's singles champion and a multi-table world champion. And you can't take that away from him. He'll always be that world champ. And we're going to crown a team of world champs here later today in the men's competition, of course also in the women's, the juniors, the seniors, and the disabled events. And then tomorrow, it's World Cup time, the team event, the most exciting competition in all the world of table soccer, with qualifications starting early and then elimination bracket on in through Sunday evening's final. A raised match point for the Luxembourgish team. And there it is, as STAMERRA puts it away in 3 straight games. Yannick CORREIA, Leonardo STAMERRA defeat Massimo CARUSO and Gabriele ROSSONI to advance in the doubles bracket here at the 2019 ITSF World Cup.